Hello and welcome to day 3 of my CO2 laser post-treatment video diary. So as promised, I'm going to share with you what am I thinking, how am I feeling and what am I doing today to help you to decide whether this kind of treatment is right for you and whether you can cope with the recovery time or the downtime. So what am I thinking? Well, generally still similar to yesterday. Hopefully the light is the same and you can see nothing's really changed. The puffiness has definitely gone down. There was no need for me to take any form of antihistamines, not saying that I would, but there was advice from the doctor to do so. But it's all gone down. I'm just now left with this sort of, hope you can see this sandpaper effect, as I keep calling it, where you can see the laser marks, especially around the eyes and around this area here. There's a little bit of redness, but you know, I'm normally sort of quite red. So thinking wise, you know, I've had a good look on YouTube at different types of videos that have done something similar to this. And there's a lot of talk that the CO2 laser treatment is for acne scarred skin. And what I'd like to get across here is it's not only for acne scarred skin. For me, this is brilliant controlled skin rejuvenation. So I would definitely put this CO2 laser treatment within the slowing down the effects of aging approach, increasing that skin health, as I often talk about. The other thing I'm thinking is, again, maybe if you are considering this treatment, based upon my recovery, I would encourage perhaps some treatments beforehand, rather than jumping straight into this kind of CO2 laser treatment. If you're wanting skin rejuvenation, I'd encourage maybe a couple of microneedling treatments. And again, if you look at my other tutorials about microneedling, the slow and low approach often gets the result. So it doesn't need to be aggressive microneedling to get the result, in the same way that this CO2 laser treatment hasn't had to be extremely aggressive to start to get a result. Now, as you'll see as time goes by, you know, hopefully we'll start to see the result on my skin. But overall, that kind of dramaticness that I've seen on other videos on the YouTubes, on other people's YouTube channels, I just don't feel that maybe that's the best way forward. Actually having it like this, where it's only say 1 or 2 days that your skin feels a bit uncomfortable, but having this treatment more often, price, I appreciate, will be a thing, so I will talk about that in another video. But yeah, so overall thinking similar to yesterday, I'm liking this treatment. I'm feeling strong about recommending it as a therapist, but also for me, it's definitely resurfacing my skin. So that's positive. What am I feeling? Linking a little bit to that, the positivity, but generally on my skin, I'm hating the dryness. I am so used to just sort of touching my skin and thinking, oh yeah, because I do touch my face quite a lot actually, I've realised. I just feel, it's getting on my nerves. This sandpaper effect is just horrible. And I'm not saying it's getting me down, but I'm just not used to it. It's an awful feeling. But that's it. That's all I'm sort of feeling on that side. It's just physically, this effect is just not very pleasant. When I woke up this morning, I did take a photograph, which I'll probably show you first thing. And there was a little bit of sort of flaking starting to happen. So I would say flaking, not peeling at day 3. And with that, what am I doing? I've just been out for some training. I've just been out for a long walk. Again, I'm not excessively sweating, but I definitely got a sweat on, so that's fine. Nothing's happened, no reaction. I'm guessing if your skin at day 3 is still inflamed, so puffy and very red, then what I'm about to share with you is not right for you. I'd encourage you to wait till your skin looks a bit like mine, you know, just a little bit dry and flaky, and reddish. You know, if you're still inflamed, you need to sort of continue with just resting and not really doing anything to your skin at all. and just sort of nurturing that inflammatory process. But now my skin feels like it's definitely on the other side of that. What I've been doing is been using my cleansing milk like I used yesterday. This is my EV one, and it's a lovely thick, just demo, she says. It's a lovely thick cream, cleansing milk, she'll say, put them over there. So I tend to put this on first because it just helps to hydrate on sort of, because it's all about the pH. So it's just sort of nourishing to get rid of the sweat as such type feel, sort of bring the pH up to neutral. With the cleansing milk, it's just so nice to do. Oh, it just feels horrible. Anyway, and as I say again, if you've never used Lotion P50 by Biological Reishi, do not do this. If you're one of my Skin Club members, and you've been using Biological Reishi's products for some time and you've just had a CO2 laser treatment and your skin is not overly inflamed, I'm going to spray some P50 on. I just want to encourage the breakdown of this dead skin. It's driving me mad. So I've put a little bit of P50 in here and I've diluted it with a little bit of water. You've seen me do this before in other treatments where basically I just spray it on. Now, this is going to react. I know it's going to react. And that's it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to dab it. I'm not going to do anything to it at all. I'm just going to let it go through my skin. So it's just sort of dropping the pH from what the cleansing milk's done, just down to about 3, 3.4, maybe 3.5. And it's just going to start to tingle. My idea is that I'm just sort of playing with the idea of getting rid of the dead skin cells off the surface. I'm not rubbing, not scrubbing. Yes, it's exfoliation as such, but actually when you're playing with P50, see it starts to itch now. When you're playing with P50, what it actually does is it breaks down the glue that holds the skin cells together. So that's what's happening. So it's slowly going to start to break down that dead skin. So hopefully by tomorrow I can start to get some smooth skin and prevent this peeling effect, which is obviously often quite dangerous as well because you can over peel it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using some cleansing milk and I'm using some diluted Lotion P50. As you can see, I've now got a nice dewy pink colour and it is tingling. It's tingling like a peel would tingle. But it's okay, it's safe. If you do this and it's too much, just put some more cleansing milk back on and it will just bring the pH straight back up again. I'm going to use some of that Rich Repair that I was chatting about the other day, just to calm this down a bit now. Just itches. More tingles, I say itch. I'm just going to look in my, oh yeah, look at that, lovely and dewy. And then I'm just going to put my Vitamin Rich Repair over the top. And that's it now really for today. I might do this again tonight, depending on how it reacts. But just gently encouraging those dead skin cells to disappear. Nothing too rash, nothing too strong. Oh God, I can't wait for it to just go smooth. So there we go. That's what I'm doing on day 3, all right? So I shall look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 4 when hopefully when I touch my skin, it will start to feel lovely and smooth. See you then.